Here we go, everybody. We are now live. We're going live on Facebook. We're going live on YouTube. And here we are. Now, I know that we're a few minutes late. I have to acknowledge that, and I am sorry. However, remember, I am only human, and it's around Christmas time, so I got caught out in the Christmas traffic. Ooh. Ooh. Uh-oh. I gotta sneeze. All right. We got 11 people on here right now on YouTube and on Facebook. We got a couple here too. All right. So Marcus Macon says he's in the house. Bless you. All right. He caught the sneeze. I know. Now, you guys might notice that my voice is a little off. I just got over some kind of throat infection, and I took care of that with my own methods. So I know, even though you might, I feel another one. Here it is. Woo! All right, now they all should be gone. Now, what I did was for my own little episode, and I think it was a bad flu going around my college. And, you know, of course, you being around people all the time, you get sick when they get sick. Now, I had never, ever lost any energy. I never felt tired, anything like that, because I do eat right. So that's the good part. The bad part was that I still suffer the effects of that because I produce mucus a lot when I get sick. So you'll see my throat was affected really badly this time. So you'll see that my voice is a little bit weak. However, don't pay attention to that. We are still going to get along with this, and we're not going to stay on too long because I will go hoarse if I talk for too long like I normally do. So what we're going to do is try to get to the questions and all that good stuff. However, I do want to call out a few people who are in the chat. My cousin Mark has made it in here first. So Big Mark, thank you for coming on the chat here. Okay, we all know that Big Mark, you're in the, wait a minute, you might have moved. Marcus, let us know where you're from. All right, I don't know. I know I haven't seen you guys or came to visit you guys in a while, so let me know exactly where you're at. So God bless you. All right, Iris Steffen's in here. Iris, thank you for coming on yesterday and for jumping back on today. So good stuff. So we got Mixtape Beast back in the house. Riel in the house. Oh, wait a minute. Ray? I think that says Ray Ray. Okay, so I'll have to see. All right, so Sharon's Poetry Corner back in there. Machine Gun. All right. So Money Machine Gun. I like that. All right, so we're still in Illinois. All right, I like it. You guys throw out where you're from. We got Brooklyn, New York in the house. All right, I always like to see it. Mixtape coming from Arizona. I love it. Mr. Barbados, of course, from Barbados. All right, so, and, Springfield. Gotcha. Yes, that's what you said your job was. Okay, so we got Illinois again. HT Logistics is in Illinois. All right, home product of Illinois right here. All right, so I am irritating my throat by coughing. All right, but that's why I'm coughing. But I'm going to keep on going. So hopefully you guys don't get any spit or sputum on you. All right, so wipe yourself off if I spit on you. All right, so here we go. Look at that. Canada in the house across the border. Marietta, Georgia. Richton Park, Illinois. Jeff Haynes. All right. Good to see you, Jeff. All right. The Night App, you're in here. Mr. Barbados. All right. Now, look at this. We got New Zealand in the house. Dejang back in the house. All right. She old favorite in here. So real good stuff. Okay, I like that. So let me see. We got Queens, New York in the house. We got Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Man, you guys are coming from far away. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about, we got LeBar Lewis over here on Facebook. This is good stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. You guys will see I got big colors back here on my board, and that's super important because today, because it's Saturday and because it's the holiday, you guys are going to get a whole bunch of stuff from your family. Now, your family is good about certain advice, okay? Now, let me tell you this, all right? Your family is good at telling you about who to date and who not to date. Your family's real good at making the sakatumi cake, and they're good at making the German chocolate cake. Oh my goodness, the cheesecake. If you're Mexican, the flan. All right, so they're good at all of the tortillas and making the foods and stuff like that. Your family members may be even good at giving you life advice as far as getting you in the right direction. However, I doubt if your family members are giving you good advice, even fair advice when it comes to medical procedures. See, your family member always says, you better go to the hospital and get that checked out. You better go to the doctor and get that looked at. If you keep on doing that, you should know that you should never, ever go to the hospital for a metabolic condition. Okay? You go to the hospital for emergencies. Let me give you a few examples of emergencies. If you feel a hard bleeding or liquidy situation in your lower right abdomen, that means your appendix has probably burst and you have appendicitis. That is fatal in a lot of cases. Therefore, emergency room right now. Okay, that's what a hospital is for. All right, there should be no other section of a hospital except testing and emergency room. That's it. The rest of that is just made up crap so that they can charge you more money to keep the business of your health viable as a business. So I just want to keep it real. I want to keep it 100 with everybody on here and let you guys know, please, please, please know that your health should be your priority, not your doctor's. All right. Emergencies is where you go to the hospital. Another example. All right. Let's say, for instance, you were in a horrible car accident and you all of a sudden snapped your arm or you snapped your leg. That could cause internal and or external bleeding. You could bleed out and die. Emergency room. All right. That's what it's for. Okay. Let's say, for instance, you were skiing down slopes. Let's give you one more. And you accidentally ran headfirst into a tree. You didn't die. You say, oh, I'm fine. Emergency room right now. Because what you don't realize is that once you get hit or concussion, you could have internal bleeding, meaning your cranium has cracked open and now you're bleeding inside your head. And then you're all of a sudden think you're fine. I'm good. No, I'm a man. I'm a woman. I can handle this. I work out all the time. You will fall out dead in a few minutes. So please, please, please use the hospital with what it's designed to do, which is emergencies. Now, let's go to the other side, okay? If you have a chronic condition, and I mean serious chronic condition like advanced diabetes, stage 3 or stage 4 cancer, leukemia, brain tumor, body tumor, pancreatic cancer, if you have any of those metabolic diseases, I know they're serious. I know that you might want to go get a test for those. However, you should never go and let them treat you at a hospital for anything like that. Because if it developed over time, you can get rid of it over time. So don't think that the doctor is going to do some magical thing to get rid of your condition right away. They're not. Your doctor is actually going to look at your situation. They're going to try to gauge as much as possible. Then they're going to give you a drug that actually has side effects that's going to break down in your system and cause byproducts, which are going to cause side effects that are going to cause more negative health effects. And when they do, those negative health effects are going to need drugs within themselves. They're going to put you on more and more drugs, more and more medications, more and more experimental medications until you are nothing but a lab rat just taking medications. And then you'll end up years from now wondering why or how did I end up taking 20 bottles of pills? Because I know some of your family members, hopefully not you because you've been listening to this, but some of your family members got a medicine cabinet. It's supposed to be called a bathroom cabinet. They now call it a medicine cabinet. Why? Because there's 80 bottles of pills in that cabinet, and that's all that's in there. So, got it? Got it. Okay, so let's get to it now. We got a few questions in here, and we see people starting to talk to each other, and they're starting to throw out answers, throw out questions. So let's see if we can get to a few. All right. It says here at the night app, ginger, red onion, and grapefruit juice for a cough, sore throats, etc. if not taking medicine. All right. So the night app, thank you for throwing that out there. I couldn't agree more. The ginger is also going to be anti-inflammatory. The red onion is going to be used as an antiviral, and the grapefruit is used to as a kind of an antioxidant, and you can use the citric acid. So very good. Very good. It actually helps soothe your digestive system. Connecticut in the house. TK back in here. TK, welcome back. I'd like to see that. Jeff Haynes says, drink a lot of water. And today I was at a funeral, went to pee. It was fluorescent green looking. Okay, so fluorescent green. So let me ask you, Jeff, did you just come from doing a test of any kind, because sometimes when you pee like that, it's usually a barium or some kind of radioactive element they put in there to do a contrast on a blood test. So let me know so they can find your blood vessels. So let me know if that was the case. If not, then that means that if it was glowing, something is irradiating your urine. And more than likely, if it's in your house, I'm going to guess that's your microwave. Okay, so let me know if something like that just recently happened within the last month or two. Okay, good stuff. All right, let me see what I got here. I got Natalie in the house. Natalie says, get some detox salt from the SF Salt Company and gargle your throat with that saltwater solution, and it will end your throat issues immediately. All right, so salt from the Salt Company. Okay, so good stuff. I like that. Natalie giving it to me. Now, I have done nothing to gargle or anything like that, even though because I'm super busy. So you guys know I'm helping people on the other end. You know, I travel a little bit, and with it being around Christmas, the family is here. Everybody's, you know, so I don't have time to do everything I'm supposed to do, but I'm trying to keep up with it. But at the very least, I'm still doing my smoothies in the morning, and I'm still getting plenty of rest and sleep throughout the evening. So that keeps me going. So the throat is just tickling me like crazy right now. All right, so your health is your greatest wealth. All right, I know that sounds cliche, but you are dead correct. You are dead correct. So TK, you can go ahead and say that one again. Okay, let's get another one here. It says, I'm reading the rave about black seed oil, good for everything. What do you think? Oh, yes, I've been using black seed oil for the last 2 years now. You can put black seed oil on almost anything. And there are some edible forms of black seed oil. So you can actually eat it, take it as a capsule for internal. And on the outside, it helps to get rid of and take care of skin cancers, stuff like that, and skin rashes, and also helps stop the itching from eczema. Black seed oil is amazing. It's almost like what an avocado does for you internally. So avocado, another super food, all right, or should I say a super fruit in there? Yes. Let me see. Oh, look at this. All right, so missed you guys. New York City in here. Cynthia Freeman back in here. Cynthia, we miss you too, and all that great advice that you're helping us, our members here with, and stuff like that, because I love to see you in here and giving advice, and I see you guys talking in the chat. So thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate that. So let's see here. What do I got? It says, somebody said, okay, the night up said chickweed and chickweed tincture is good for a sore throat. All right, so I've never heard of the chickweed. Chickpeas, yes, but chickweed, no, I have not. So another one I must write down. So I'm always learning. So you guys will know I'll do this stuff all the time. So let me break out my little notepad. Let's use this one. So chickweed. I'm writing down, just getting a little education. All right. I love learning. When you stop learning, you start dying. So, you know, I got to keep learning until they put me in the box and I'm gone. All right. We got 61. We got 61 people in here. How do you lower your pressure? I'm assuming, Lawrence Mack, I'm assuming you're talking about your blood pressure. That's pretty easy in the immediate. And that all you do is deep breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. Now, when you actually do that, that's called tantric breathing. Most people say in through the nose, out through the mouth, because your mouth is a bit bigger opening to release carbon dioxide. So there's nothing wrong with that. But when I talked to a tantric master that I actually met over the internet, and we got into a kind of a deep exchange, and he was like, after we talked, I saw what he was talking about as far as the efficiency of breathing with in through the nose, out through the nose. So there you go. We got that one. We got another one. June Robinson in the house. Gaithersburg, Maryland. Okay. So Iris Steffens, hit the like button, everyone. All right. Iris, you know, I forgot to say that in my throat-induced state. I forgot to tell everybody to like and put your thumbs up in there. So it's somewhere around here. So if you guys don't mind, throw a thumbs up in there and we'll get right to what you guys love about this channel, which is the good health advice, how we're going to help you and your family members get back to normal without the use of doctors, hospitals, clinics, fancy equipments, and least of all, uncaring, unempathetic doctors. Okay, so that's what we got today. So it's just Silva says, Is it good to drink water with garlic? Of course. All right. So you can do a garlic tablet with water, or you can do garlic by itself and just grind it up in water in a NutriBullet or something like that and just drink it down. But you do know garlic comes out of your pores, right? Now, I love garlic because it's an antiviral. It helps fight viruses like HIV, like colds, like flu, like Ebola. So any kind of viral infection you have, garlic is one of the strongest things you can take outside of medicine in order to get that. When I say outside of medicine, medicine doesn't work because medicine works immediately, but over the long term, it actually, you build a tolerance to it and now it doesn't work. But because garlic is natural, it is naturally accepted by your body, you don't build any kind of tolerance because it does not set off a white blood cell or a leukocyte response. Okay, so good stuff. Okay. Oh, look at this. Yucatan John. How do you lower your blood sugar quickly? There's two ways. If you want to lower your blood pressure, you can either shoot insulin, which is what the hospitals do, or you can start exercising right away. Now, the best way to do it is to just do and when I say exercise, I don't mean do P90X. I don't mean you have to get down on the floor and pump out 100 push-ups. I mean just start walking, start moving, and don't intake any more sugar and drink plenty of water. All right. That should start the diuresis process so that you can start urinating more often. The sugar will go with it and you can quickly lower your blood sugar. Now, let me give you like and subscribe. Okay. So, Marcus, I got you. Like and subscribe. Big cousin Mark looking out for me. I love it. So, good stuff. So, if you guys have not subscribed to the channel, that's a good point. Go ahead and do so now. I'll answer some more questions while you guys do that. Okay. Here's the next one. It says, all right, so Dejang, look at this. This is good advice. She says, 3 good steps to help solve most problems: sleep, garlic, and laughter. I love it. So if you guys don't get the depth behind what she just said, I know it sounded simple. I know it was there's 3 tiny steps, but sleep helps you get to delta sleep, which regenerates your cells, and that's what you need to get that rapid eye movement sleep, or even a level deeper, so that you can actually get the recuperation from your cells, so that everything resets and your body starts healing itself while you sleep. The second one she said is garlic, because garlic is actually an anti-inflammatory. It's also an antioxidant. That means it's going to clear out your arteries, unclog those arteries so that your blood flows better, and that's going to improve your overall circulation. Thus, oxygen delivery is better throughout your body. And the last one she said is laughter. Laughter goes to releasing endorphins in your brain so that you can actually get this overwhelming response. What people don't know is that there is a such thing as the placebo effect, and we can use it in a positive way. Laughter does that. When you are in laughter, you are at the highest vibration of your human being. Therefore, things tend to heal faster. Wounds tend to heal faster. You tend to recover from depressions and things like that faster. So please do not stretch. Don't throw that away, what she just said, as a cliche line. It works. Just that simple. It works. Okay, so we got a question here. All right. Yes, I do. Facebook is asking me questions here. Andre Edwards is in the house. All right, Andre, way to go. Andre, you caught us on a Saturday night. I love it. Don't you guys love my Saturday night get up? Take a look at that. All right, so got the shirt, got the tie on blue. I tried to pop it a little bit. I didn't want to go crazy with like a yellow or something, but I didn't want to blind you guys on Saturday night. You guys know how I do it. If one of you guys, this is what I'm going to do, okay? And I'm serious about this. If one of you guys get me, I'm trying to do it on my own, but if one of you guys is able to get me an affiliation deal with a Thai company, I'll give you 10%. How about that? Every time they pay me, I'll pay you 10%. How about that? So if you get it, all right, I don't shaft people. I don't believe in being dishonest or anything like that. Whatever comes in, you're going to get 10% of it. And I'm just throwing that out there. So if anybody wants to do that, all right, I wear ties in every single show. So if that's the case, and you guys hook me up with a Thai company, 10%. So if they pay me $1,500 a month, how much am I paying you every month? Somebody write in the comments right now. How much am I giving you? $1,500 a month. All right. How much am I giving you every single month? All right. This could be good for paying phone bills and paying your kids' smartphone, tablet bills. All right. So you guys will get a nice little check. Now, if you if you do that, all right, and I get a nice, if I get bigger, that means the bigger percentage you get. So if they say, oh yes, we'll do it for 5,000. If you're doing a show every week, we'll give you $5,000. How much are you going to get? So let me see who I got on the math over here. Okay, look at this. The first person to jump in with it was Minister Slow Stroker. All right, Minister. All right, he said $150 a month. I love it. Minister, you didn't put the dollar sign in front of there. That should cost you. All right. So if somebody sets me up a deal, all right, so we got to see who's going to do it. And that is correct. It's $150. All you had to do is take a zero off. So $150 and boom, that's what we got. Now, if we set up a deal and then all of a sudden it was $5,000, how much do you get then? All right, so I know this is turned into math class. This is the last math question I'm going to ask you guys, I promise. Okay, so 5,000, how much am I going to get? 10% of 5,000. Let's see. What do you got? All right. Oh, look at this. Minister jumped in again. He must be a math wizard. He got $500. That's correct. All right. He still forgot the dollar sign. I'm not going to let that go. I like to see the dollar sign because dollar signs mean money. Okay. So good stuff. The first person with a dollar sign was Angela's balling on the budget. Angela's balling on a budget. Okay, Marcus said Merry Christmas. I have to give you guys the same sentiment. So Merry Christmas to you guys. Now, I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I can't stay on here too long because as you guys can hear, my voice is going already. So if you got some more questions, we'll answer a couple more of those. But you can see whenever I start talking for a long while and I have the throat thing, it seems like the nasal passages start draining and then I start having liquid too. So I'm going to answer a few more questions. If you guys got any more questions or comments, it doesn't have to be a question. If you guys just tell me how well you're doing as in regards to what you've learned from the channel, what you've learned from the people, these wonderful people here on this chat board here, they have done some miraculous thing. I mean, like Cynthia Freeman has done some miraculous stuff in here. L.L. Lewis has implemented a lot of stuff that we've talked about. Mike A. has done something. What was the guy? John A. Johnson. He was the one who actually came in here and got some information to try to help his dad to do better on his condition. So, which I believe was cancer. So if you guys have any more questions or comments, or if you have something successful you want to say about this particular chat, let me know. Okay, let me know. Okay, so right now, I just want to hear from you guys. Okay, now, the Night app, I have not heard. I don't use that one, so I wouldn't know that. And you know what? The Night app, I don't go out looking for the next best thing or what's good for us because the body only needs 90 essential vitamins and minerals. And I know people are kind of big on the phytonutrients, and a lot of times that's just so they can sell them to you. But we don't need to go all complicated. We don't need special protocols and stuff like that. Unless we have a debilitating disease that's going to take our life. Now, I am working with somebody right now, and I'm going to get to her question this evening because I just got her question today. And she was throwing because she has stage 4. She has stage 3 cancer. It is now going to stage 4. Now, she was taking my course, but she didn't think that was enough. So what she did was she went ahead and tried to throw everything in the kitchen sink at her cancer. What you don't realize is that when you do that, that cancels out all the positive effects of one protocol. And now you got a whole bunch of chemical processes working in the body that some may help, but I'm pretty sure will contraindicate each other and therefore cancel each other out or make the condition worse. You see, cancer survives in chaos. So if you create a chaotic environment, basically meaning an acidic environment, because some good stuff is acidic, which is why you have to stay away from that too. All right. So you guys do know anything like, well, we can't say lemons are lime because they become alkaline when they hit your stomach acid, but stuff like oranges, watermelon, a lot of the fruits that we eat have citric acid. And when they do have citric acid, the citric acid must be processed in a certain way. Sometimes, like in a lemon, it will turn alkaline. Other times, like within a watermelon or within an orange, it will turn acidic. So depending on what you mix it with. So inside your stomach acid. So that's what we want. So we have to send it through your body pure, not reacting with anything else so it can help. Okay. So that's the number one thing I want you guys to take away from trying to get rid of any condition. That's why I designed the course the way I designed it. I've tried it on myself. It works. And I've tried it on other people and it works. So don't change anything. You can't work with 2 or 3 doctors and think that you're going to get a good result, even if all of them have the best of intention. Because I have my method, they have their method, they have their method. If you're trying all 3 of our methods at once, you don't know what's working, you don't know what's making it not work. And I do for my particular program. So don't mix it with anything else. You don't need to get fancy. All you need to do really is to stay consistent. Consistent. Okay, let's see. All right. If you get sick, there's no hope for us. You're the healthiest person ever. Champagne, that's not true. Okay. Now, just because you eat healthy and you eat right, that does not mean you don't get sick. Now, here's the thing. Some people who are very healthy and they eat good, they say, oh, I never get sick anymore. No, you just lied. You mean you've never been exposed. I guarantee no matter how good you eat, no matter how strong your immune system, you'll get over it quicker, but you'll still get sick just like anybody else, because that means that your immune system now has something to fight. Remember, I do not take vaccines. I don't get vaccinated. I take the disease as it comes. Therefore, I will build a natural immunity to it. So the next time this particular bug hits my body, it'll be killed with the quickness because I'm training my white blood cells to fight and kill. You see, if you always take a vaccine, you will weaken your immune system. And now every time that something infects you, your body will say, where's the help? Where's the help? All right, because your white blood cells are weak. That's why you are an adaptive being. You want to get stronger, not weaker. Good stuff. Let's see. All right, Jamil. Thank you, the most compassionate non-doctor of mine. Please help my hip. I think it's mean a hip joint pain. All right. Oh, that's Jamil. That's kind of a long word. Tell you what, Jamil, I don't want you hurt until next week, but I'm going to have to hurry up and get off of here because my voice is going and I'm draining more. So tell you what, next week on Friday at 3 o'clock, I will get to your question if you're on here. So if you're at work or something, don't worry. You can always watch the replay, but I want to answer your question. And that's a good one as far as hip pain. Okay. Okay, thanks for your answer. All right, good stuff. Turpentine, effective cancer. Turpentine is an effective cancer killer. All right, so Lindsay says she's found another agent to help with okay, thank you so much. All right, so I'm getting a little flushed here, and I gotta calm down. So I'm gonna let you guys get out of here. I know you guys are here. I want you to enjoy your Saturday evening. All right, I know it was shorter than usual, but you have a host who is compromised right now. But I'm letting my white blood cells do the work. So you guys have a great Saturday evening. I want to shout out a few people before I get out of here, and then that's going to be it for this evening. So all 61 of you that are on here, please put a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys the next time. So we got June Robinson in the house, Ira Steffens. All right, I love it. Cynthia, Tyrone Shepherd, I did see you. Is hummus healthy? Of course, especially if you do it with organic beans. Okay, so very good, very good. All right, Champagne Davis, I sincerely appreciate you stopping by. So good stuff. Who we got? Okay. I mean business back in there. He said, feel better. I do. I feel really good. It's just that my voice is going. That's all. That's all. So get well soon, brother. Thank you. Otis Fagan back in the house. Otis, way to go. Alan, very good. Lamara, Sharon's Poetry Corner, Speedy, Lady B. All right. Good stuff. So you guys have a great Saturday. I hope I know I missed some people, but if I didn't call out your name, LL, Cynthia Freeman, all of the normal people, DeJang, Minister Slow Stroker, quick with the math. All right. You guys have a great Saturday evening. I really do appreciate you guys coming and join me on a Saturday evening like you did. You didn't have to, but you did. And I have to say, I really do appreciate that. So you guys have a fantastic evening. LaBar and Andre Edwards over here on Facebook. I appreciate you guys. Don't think that I'm ignoring you. I got everybody on every side. I'm just trying to get divided both ways. So you guys, I'll see you guys next time. And have a good Friday. I'm out of here. So have a good one. Alvin J, the most passionate non-doctor on the internet. Later.